Hello, everybody, and welcome to this session. So in this session, I'm Dr. 𝗙𝗲𝗹𝗵𝗺 from Arise Medical Academy. So I have four very young doctors here with me today who has just cleared the FMGE exam this time. So all very bright doctors who are going to serve our country in the future. Okay, so what I'm planning here is I just want to have a very casual discussion with all of them. Just wanted to know like how they feel and what was their learning experience over the last several months, what actually helped them to pass this exam, and also would like to know like what are their future plans as well. So that is a basic idea of this entire session. So let me give you a brief introduction. We have Dr. 𝗧𝗲𝗵𝗵𝗺 with us. So we have Dr. Gideon, we have Dr. Shaima, as well as Dr. Kamlesh. So these are the four doctors who have joined this session with us today. So first of all, before we go into the session, I want all of you to just give you a brief introduction about yourself, like where do you come from, which is the university from which you have graduated, etc. So yes, Dr. Shruti, over to you.
Hello everyone, my name is 𝗚𝗏𝗵𝗵𝗺. I am basically from Palakkad, Kerala. I studied medicine from Philippines. We call Christian College of Medicine, and that's it. That's it.
Yes, Dr. Gideon.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Gideon Kiruba. As you heard Dr. Jasir introduce, I'm from Tirunelveli, Tamil Nadu. I'm based from there. I graduated from Southern Medical University, Guangzhou, China. Yeah, nice to see you all.
Yeah, over to Shaima now.
Hi everyone, I'm Shaima and I'm from Palakkad, and I also graduated from Philippines, Bicol Christian College of Medicine. Thank you.
Yes, Dr. Kamlesh.
Hello, this is Dr. Kamlesh. I'm from Tamil Nadu, Erode district, 𝗬𝗵𝗲𝗺. And I completed my MBBS in Armenia, 𝗵𝗺 International Medical University.
Great. So we have doctors from China, from Armenia, from Philippines, and all together with us. So first of all, I would just like to know that this time after the exam, it was quite confusing after the first paper, because most of them, they started coming out of the examination hall. They started saying that the exam was not that expected. It was quite tough. And hopefully, I guess that most of you were able to score more in the second paper. And how far do you think that it was the right thing? I mean, the first paper, was it very difficult? So who would like to answer? Probably we'll start with Shaima.
Okay. The first paper, I was really shocked seeing the questions actually. Okay, the first question came, I don't know, okay, I was like, okay, let it be. Let the second question come. And it went on and on and on, and there is not even question that, I'm familiar with. And it was really disappointed. I was really disappointed. The confidence level went like drastically down. The BP was high. I don't know, I was sweating. There was so much going on, but still and there was no time also to finish the first paper. Compared to the second paper, the time management was really bad compared to the second one. So it was really hard, the first one. But thank God, we passed.
Was it the same for all of you?
Actually, the first paper, like we felt it is tough, sir. But as we did around 9 to 10 granters we did in our race actually. So because of that, we felt like it's like another granters. Like I remember our staffs used to say that if this question is not yours, the next question is gonna be yours. So that I was expecting next question, like around 50 question came. Then also I was expecting next question. The thing is we wrote around 8 to 9 grants, we felt like the time management, 30 to 40 minutes will be left during when we are giving the first paper, but during the exam time, we were just left with few minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, we left. That time management comes from our GT, I guess, sir. And the first paper was really tough, and we already decided that we should not talk about the first paper in the gap actually. That maybe motivated us for the second paper to go normally.
I completely agree with you, because the more grand test you give, what happens is that your time management, not just the time management, your approach to the MCQs, because one question may be from community medicine, the second question may be from ophthalmology, the third question may be from obstetrics. So
this time, like
the
all
sudden
19
switch,
subjects came in first paper itself. Sorry, all 19 subjects.
it also tests your mental capability as well. After seeing, just like what Shaima said, after getting 4 to 5 questions, which she could not even attempt. So if she was mentally not that stable or that strong, that also would have affected. Even the ones that she would know also won't be able to be done, isn't it? Very true. So anyways, now coming to your preparations part, what exactly was your strategy? Like, I have seen Gideon's name multiple times in the grand test results and all. I was seeing you topping the charts many of the times. I guess in dermatology also your name was there in the top, because at least for my subject, I remember a few of the names. Isn't it?
All of us,
What was
our
your
name was
strategy?
there, I guess, sir. Like,
What was the strategy? Did you do all the 19 subjects? Did you even be lazy to skip few subjects? What was it?
Yeah, so doing all 19 subjects was a must for me. I have decided that even before going to ARISE, that this is not my first time going for the exam. That was a blunder that I made before, that I was picky about the subjects. But when I went to ARISE, I decided that I will study all the subjects. And I think one of the things that helped me really very much is not to become Einstein when it comes to each subject. Like, okay, I know everything. That is a very wrong approach. And also shouldn't go at it like a beggar man approach, like, oh, I don't know anything. I think having the right attitude while we start a subject with a very humble mindset, okay, I'm coming here to learn something new. I think very first class was with you, sir, dermatology, and you kind of gave us the best motivation we could have. For someone who did not clear, I scored 147 in the previous exam and came into ARISE, and you gave me that push that I needed. To have a really great start, I would say. So preparation started with you, sir. I'm really, really, really thankful for that. And yeah, doing all the subjects was my strategy. Not skipping anything. Definitely there are subjects that I don't completely know about, but I'm a knowledge junkie. I want to gather as much knowledge as possible, and which is quite dangerous in some circumstances, but I think that also helped me when my friends here talked about having the first paper really difficult. I only looked at the options sometimes and thought about how to exclude the options, even if I didn't completely grasp the question, because it was, I felt like some aliens said that question paper. It was completely an unfair game with some questions, especially with PSM. So I looked at the options and thought about which could logically be the answer for this question. And could come up with some 2 answers to rule out, and then go with a really calculated risk with the next 2, I guess. So that would not have come without all the 19 subjects. And I think you gave us that advice when we started. Don't skip any subjects. Know at least something about every subject. So that was a great motivation for me. Yeah. And yeah, I would not recommend skipping any subject.
For your takeaway message for your juniors would be that whether you like any subject or not, you have to do all the 19 subjects for sure. Correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
See, Dr. Kamlesh, I just wanted to know that you coming from a different state and coming to Kerala, how easy was it for you to adjust to this environment? Because you don't have much time. You have to complete the entire 19 subjects in 4.5 months. And then within that time, you have to adjust to the new environment as well. How easy or how difficult it was? Or was it bothering you with your preparations?
As when come to Aris Kerala, that like the stars were like too friendly, sir. Like I never felt that I was in different place. Like I just introduced myself. That's the thing. After that, it went like too smooth, and everyone was like so friendly. Whatever I need, like they provided. Even like our friends also, like the colleagues like who came to for the preparation also, they also like started to be close, and then all were being motivated. That also helped us more. And to be frank, that I never felt that it was a different state actually. And as like I used to most of time speak Tamil only there, like everyone understand that also, like that is also not a big deal. And like
Our
whatever we
Purdue
need,
speaks
like
more Tamil than Malayalam sometimes.
yes, like and most everything was helpful actually, even to the staff which are help us, like even our teachers, like who teachers, like everyone was so friendly. It felt like so close, and the contact and interaction with the teacher was like too good here, sir. I felt that personally. Even I'm saying that to my juniors also.
Okay.
That I felt like never felt it was another city.
Great. And Shruti, I have a different question for you. Out of all this 4.5 or 5 months that you have spent at Arise Kerala, is there any good memory that you would like to share with us?
We had a group of people that we used to study together, and we used to call them 𝗵𝗺𝗺 gang because we used to study until 2 o'clock. So we'll ask, are you power 2 today, or you are going early? It's like that. So we'll be studying, we'll be making coffee from there. It's all good memories, and we have coffee cups, milk powder, coffee. We have whole kitchen there in the classroom, of course. So we used to make coffee and we used to help each other. We used to motivate each other, and they were all supportive. Like if someone feels down or feels bit low because of the stress and all, there were people to lift them up, and that was very good. The collective effort was there. I'm very sad to. There are people who were with us who studied with us. They couldn't make it. I feel very sad, but nothing is in our hands. It's not their time, but I hope they all gonna make it in the December session. Really hope that.
Exactly, because of many of them, because the overall result of this exam was almost 10.5, 10.6 percentage. So it is not literally possible for everyone in the same batch to pass at the same time. So we all have the same feelings for them, and we all believe that they will not give up, because many of times, like especially in these days, I see that many of them are messaging ki they're kind of fed up with everything, isn't it, being a qualifying exam. But still we will have to motivate them. I hope that all of you who have cleared this exam, you don't leave them behind. Like you should be in touch with them, you should be pushing them so that they will definitely crack the next exam, because rather than just giving up after 6 years of long studies, and they should not leave the entire thing in midway. I hope all of you would agree for that. And what about Shaima? What is your next plan? Are you planning to apply for your internship here in Kerala? Would you like to move out to some other state?
Kerala, always Kerala first. I think there is no use if we take internship or we go to other states, because what we need is respect from Kerala, actually being FMGE. That is like, first of all, my agenda. I want to be respected in Kerala, not any other states. So that acceptance is what we are actually aching for. You know, come like
There's been a lot of delay in the entire process. Like there is a long waiting time for your registrations to come, and even more waiting time for the internship to also come. But during this time also, what I feel is that since you have already done a good preparation of all the 19 subjects, at least based on your knowledge that you have, you should be still continuing with those knowledge, because later on you can even utilize it for your PG preparations as well. So how many of you have even thought about PG?
Yes.
Like, are you planning to have a early start for your PG preparations, or you have not thought about it yet? Anyone?
Yes, definitely. Yes, we'll study.
Like
Definitely.
during like we decided to do like start our preparation during our internship time, like 2-3 hours. If we get like we have a base from our these materials are like base kind of thing, like just same topic, just a little more depth we need to go in. That's what I think. So we have a base, so we thought to start during our internship time, like at least an hour or two, like during those times.
Got it.
Better
So
we all start new now, because we are already in that mood of studying for the past 6 months. You know, that flow should not go. So it's better if we, you know, continue that effort. So it will be useful if we are attending the next exam, or after 1 year. I think it's better if we just continue this pace.
exactly, when you came to the institute, probably you must have felt that you cannot concentrate for more than a couple of hours. Slowly, you must have definitely experienced that you're stretching it a lot, especially by the time it was nearing to your exams and all. Did you feel it?
Yes,
Yes,
definitely.
absolutely.
I have never studied like this in my entire life, so I can feel the very much difference. Like how I
I
Artists
study
remember
for
that.
that.
I remember that like first lecture of yours, like it took like 2.5 hours to take give break. That session was literally we couldn't sit even. But at the last like around like 10 to 18 hours, like we sat and read. Like I don't know how it happened. That everything comes in a time. So, like if we are focused, like that comes, I guess.
Exactly, that huge difference is there because whenever I start my session
Mhm.
here, especially in 𝗚𝗏𝗧 Kerala, so the first chapter, usually wherever I go, if it is in the middle of the preparation, I can complete it within an hour or 1.5 hours maximum. But probably when you're starting it off, you need more than 2 hours just to start with one chapter. So that is the difference. And slowly, you all will have that feeling, yes, you are able to grasp things more quicker, and you're able to move more faster. So that eventually happens with your practice. Anyways, I'm happy
Actually,
to.
that feeling was very good when we were gaining knowledge. The subjects that we didn't know before, for example, forensic, anesthesia, we know few, but forensic we have entirely different things. And in subject we know less knowledge, maybe no knowledge in some subjects. So I really enjoyed gaining the knowledge of subjects. I really enjoyed studying from a certain time, but it was really good. I think even to the next batch, I think consistency is the main key. Even if you're studying for 2 3 hours daily, that 3 hours should be there. Like even if
Mm,
there,
quality three
even if
hours.
there is no exam or you're having an off day, yeah, quality 3 hours. The consistency is the key. I maintained that consistency without any doubt. I was studying from the day one of Dharma. I used to always try to finish the subject that I taught the same day. I used to try to study. That really helped me. I always think that the consistency really helped me to crack this exam. So I want everyone to follow, whoever watching this.
On
Which
the
were your
day one, like
favorite
we all
subject?
were trained. Uh, excuse me, sir. Like on the day one, like while starting the Dharma class, like it was like we all were strangers actually. But I remember still like we all were sitting there till 1 o'clock in the first day even like
Correct.
no one was speaking with anyone like, but we are stranger, totally stranger. Then we got to know each other and we got like then the power two came. Everything was went like that, sir.
Nice. So you all were sitting for long and preparing all these things. All of you are practicing MCQs during all these preparations after every subject.
Yes, we were actually doing lot of MCQs. More than studying, we were doing more MCQs actually. Not during the start initial months, but later when the subjects were almost over, and especially during the last 2 months, we concentrated more on MCQs. I don't know, we were like so since last exam had more MCQs, previous year MCQs. We thought like this time also it will be more, and we were concentrating on that. We used to endlessly do MCQ, ask each other questions, share knowledge. But yeah, as we saw, the exam was ulta.
But anyway, so glad that all of you have cleared. And that day when the results has come out and then the team was sharing all your pictures and all. In fact, it's not 5 to 6 months. I believe that the base that you have got right from your college days and slowly you have built it up. Because if you came to an institute with zero knowledge, it would not have been possible to crack all these 19 subjects in a 5 months time, isn't it? So starting early is also a
That's
key, I
true.
believe.
Mhm. Yeah,
Uh,
sir, I completely agree with that. Starting early is it was what helped me with that initial go. If I hadn't started early, I wouldn't have finished all 19 subjects. And for students who might be watching and thinking, okay, I'll start studying when the rapid revision comes. If we're starting to study when rapid revision comes and the exam is like this, that would be a very bad decision, I guess. Yeah, my
that's
piece
true.
of advice would be to start from day one. Like 𝗪𝗪𝗪 said, to start from day one, at least study something and revise, talk to friends. And I owe my success to all these three doctors here, Dr. Pallat, Dr. Nesri, and Dr. Kamlesh, because they were like morale boosters, especially Dr. Nesri. And she makes coffee, she makes tea, she goes to people and says, come on, let's study. She's that energy booster, a shell of energy. And we all need that type of a person And I think for people who are in the institute, I would highly recommend them to form groups like this, power packs, where you help each other. It's like when you run down charge, somebody's coming to charge you up. You plug in and connect and grow, I guess. There was no time for depression or anything. There was just time for studying because of guys who were
completely
who you see
normal to
here.
feel low when you are having such a long time of preparations. But then there should
Exactly.
be exactly like what you have said it.
That-
There should be someone to boost you up, to motivate you from time to time so that you kickstart again in full energy.
Yeah.
That's how the coffee breaks helps us. Coffee breaks helps us to keep our mood and our like our consciousness also more.
Correct. So anyways, it was great interacting with all of you. So I wish all of you all the very best. I'm sure that you will be the best of the best doctors of our times in the very near future. So many more things to achieve. Okay, try to get that specialization of your choice as well. So don't give up with just an FMG exam. So keep trying for NEET PG as well. And we will be always in touch. And then whatever messages that you have conveyed, I'm sure that your juniors, they would be benefited out of it. And then I hope that we meet up very soon, probably for a felicitation ceremony. Okay. So once again, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
To all of you. And also thanks to Arise.
Thank you so much.
Thanks to 𝗲𝗲𝗃𝗃, sir, first actually.
Yep.
Thank
Big
you.
love to 𝗲𝗃𝗃.
We could we don't
Okay.
have that full hearted to come out from there. It was too hot.
Let's plan to meet up soon. Okay, before your
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.